What is going on, America? I wasn't planning on making this video today, but I woke up with such great conviction that, we have a new goal, and you're going to want to hear this. If you know me, you know I love a good challenge. And this morning, or I guess something that's been on my mind is how many haircuts really do I need for me to feel comfortable being a barber once I graduate? And that was something that, it's kind of hard to tell, right? Because, traffic in school, haircuts outside of school, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, I woke up with the number of 300 haircuts. I want to get 300 haircuts from this day forward all the way until the day I graduate. Whether they're in the school or whether they're outside of school, 300 haircuts will happen. And that is my challenge. That is my plea. That is what I am making a video for today. I'm looking for anyone that wants to be a part of that 300 haircut journey. And I think that every haircut up to this point just serves as like a zero, kind of week. Not that they were bad, but they were just the beginning, in that sense. And we got about like 17 haircuts in now, and we've had a really good time doing said 17 haircuts. But now as knowledge has progressed, I want to constantly exercise that to get 300 haircuts going forward. Those 300 haircuts represent my portfolio for when I do graduate, because you got to document everything, especially if you're going to a barber shop. You got to be able to present that, you've actually cut hair before, and, if we play it with a little numbers game with 300 haircuts, it's going to accomplish a lot of things that transitions from the time you graduate. One being, the cutting hair aspect of it, right? So in the school, we have a little bit of an older demographic in that sense. Not all, but the majority in that sense, older in age. But once we graduate, the market completely flips, right? And you have to be able to cut those hairs if you want a job, if you want to be able to get a return on your investment for school. Now, that being said, how do you get 300 haircuts, right? There's only so many hours in a week that the school is open for. Just so you know, the school is open from Tuesday to Friday from 8 a.m. and the last haircut available will be at 3 p.m., right? And the beauty about getting your haircut at the school is that we have our instructors on site here to help us out. And those haircuts are only $10. And all the proceeds of that haircut goes directly back to the school. And it is awesome, right? And the other side of it is getting haircuts, outside of it, and being mobile. So one aspect of this mission is, not only forcing myself or pushing myself to get 300 haircuts, but the process of marketing, right? Marketing, being creative in marketing does not start the day you graduate. It starts the day you make a decision that you want to be a barber. And that exercise alone is something that you have to scale, and be comfortable with for that day of graduation, because it's only going to be taken to a whole nother level from there. The third value of trying to hit 300 haircuts, or not trying, the third value of hitting 300 haircuts, it's all the different cutting situations that you're going to be in. Not only the different types of hair and subject matters, but the different environments that you're going to be cutting in. Being able to cut, for instance, in a gym or outside or in someone's garage or in my kitchen, those all serve in different environments that you would have to adapt to. And that serves a lot of lessons that is very between the lines, not in the brochure kind of thing. So that being said, you could come to the school once again, Tuesday to Friday from 8 a.m. and the last haircut's at 3 p.m. But another side of it that I'm so excited to announce is this weekend, specifically on Saturday, I will have a pop-up in a salon in San Antonio, and I will be putting out a flyer on that. And then on top of that, every Sunday for this, every Sunday going forward until I graduate, I'm sponsoring UTSA Powerlifting boys with free haircuts for their season. These are the two ways that I know that I'm going to be able to net some haircuts outside of school. Now, Is that going to help me get to 300? It might get me really close, but we're going to keep pushing. And the big aspect of that is, you know, you have to put your name out there. You have to get out there. You have to have people see you, see your work, and to be able for them to hire you, you know. But yeah, really excited. Again, didn't plan on making a little video. I want to do less talking head stuff and more vlog stuff. So understand that the past two pieces, whether it was this intro video or me, the intro video prior to this, or me saying the challenge, consider those more talking heads, which is ideally not what I want to do. But this weekend, we are going to document being in that salon in Alamo Heights and also doing all those haircuts in the gym on Sunday. Love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, and like and subscribe.